Hey, how's it going? This is Josh from Books by Josh, and this is episode 45 of the Books by Josh audio immersion. This week's episode is titled Voice. Why voice? Well, it's a podcast, and you're listening to my voice. And I'm using voice to basically represent all forms in which we use to express ourselves. Since I'm doing a podcast, it's my voice. So let's dive in. How we express ourselves can be many different ways. What do I mean? Well, the way you dress is an expression of yourself. You have to choose those clothes unless somebody chose it for you. That's a different thing. But the way you walk, the way you talk, it's all based on the person you are and who you become. So, you know about making a good first impression. People judge you based on handshakes, your laugh, your smile, everything. Because they have a preconceived notion of you by looking at the way you express yourself. Which is why people are called two-faced when they act one way in front of certain people and act a certain way in front of others. But I digress. When we look at the Constitution, one of the main talking points on the Constitution, the First Amendment on the Bill of Rights, is freedom of speech and religion and all that. But speech, let's focus on that. Why is speech so important? Why is our voice so important? Because it defines who we are. Like I said, you're expressing yourself. So I sit here and I'm talking to a mic at 1:20 a.m. because I'm expressing myself and my thoughts. And you're sitting here listening to this at any given time because maybe you want to learn how to express yourself. You want to become a better person. You want to go get that new career. You want to go back to school. You want to become a nurse. You want to be a doctor. I don't know. Just want to express yourself. And it's important to be unique because there's only one of you. I know we hear that all the time and it's so cliche. The whole thing is, it's true. And when we express ourselves, we show that. And I had a phone call a couple weeks back and I was asked to take on a commission. Commission, I'm not talking about like a commission, so I'm talking about do a project for someone to get paid, but I chose not to, which is another reason why I stopped pursuing a career in journalism. Hey, I worked with electronics for over 10 years. Know them inside and out to this day. Computers, cell phones, you name it, I know it. Television, everything. And I could be a tech reviewer, honestly. I could do a YouTube channel with tech. I can honestly review it better than half the YouTubers out there because that's who I am as a person. But I choose not to do it because it's not my voice. Josh, you're making no sense. It's exactly what's on everybody's mind right now because I'm the one talking about the product. But the thing is, when you do articles, you go like on Android Central, Android Police, iMore, Tom's Hardware, stuff like that. You do a review, you're writing for someone else. You work at a newspaper, you work on Entrepreneur Magazine, Money Magazine, Us Weekly, E Magazine, whatever magazine. You're working for someone else as an editor. You have to give it. They tell you what to write. You can't choose what you're writing on. And then you have to write and then pass their guidelines. That's not me. I prefer, as you see in most of my work, to write whatever I want and talk about whatever I want. If I did the tech YouTube channel, I wouldn't be happy because I can't really express myself as I would. Like, I could go off on a tangent on some headphones I have from Bose that are horrible, but everybody says they're one of the best in their earbuds, but they're not. And my voice on tech, when you're doing sponsored thing, you have to say certain things. You can't say certain things because sponsorship, you're getting the product. It's a whole big legality thing. And that's not who I want to be. I don't want my voice to be filtered. I'd rather work for myself. Like, even if I did tech, YouTube, tech side my own, like I said, the sponsorships would kill me. and there be some problems with people sending me stuff, and because of how I am, I give my honest 2 cents for anything. And that's the whole thing. I tell anybody, if you want to ask me a question, I'll answer honestly, but don't hate me for it. And that's how I live my life, because I express myself through my advice. I give good advice, I give bad advice. I just give advice based on my knowledge of situations. And that's the whole thing. I'm fine going out in jeans and a t-shirt. Even in the winter, I barely wear a coat. And people think I'm weird, but I'm expressing myself. And that's the whole thing. You have to be yourself. Sure, I know we all have to clock in for that 9 to 5. My job ain't 9 to 5, but you get what I'm saying? We all have to go to work. And that's fine and dandy, but once you get off work or before work, be yourself. You know how they say when you go out, meet someone that you're attracted to, whatever, you try and get out there dating, be yourself? It's honestly true. It is the dumbest thing that people tell you, just be yourself. And you think to yourself, hey, I wasn't that great to begin with. Why should I continue to be myself? And that's true and all. But the thing is, you have to just believe that you're the best you can be. And the way you express yourself shows that. Because no one else is going to express you the way you do. And we're running in a circle now, so let me tell you the whole point of this. If you have a way you express yourself, if it's painting, skateboarding, riding bikes, cooking, keep doing it. You have a hobby, go for it. You want to launch a business, do it. You want to write a book, do it. You want to start a podcast, do it. If I could record something and talk this whole time, and I have a list, a slur, a bunch of speech impediment thing, you could definitely do it. It's easy. Just hit record. Make your dreams come true. I know a lot of people say this. Take control. Express yourself. Because if you don't express yourself, no one will. It's your life. You got to live it. You got, like they say, the hood, you got to do you. And that's it. I'm doing me by hitting this record button at, now it's 1:25 a.m. And that was the whole thing. You just go out there, they say you fall off the horse, get back on the horse. In my case, it was a bicycle. And I got back on that bicycle, but I don't ride bikes anymore. So, express yourself and just do it. Not for me, not for anyone, but yourself. Take care. That's it. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.